Hi there, I'm Heidi, and welcome to the first in a series of motor basics. Today, trunk integration. We're going to be connecting the upper body to the lower body through the powerhouse. Of course, we usually do anyway, but today that's going to be our emphasis. Are you ready to get started? Let's do it. Laying down on the motor. If you have a tender back, I welcome you to grab a mat, or you can always grab a blanket or a towel, something to cushion the motor, okay? So I'm just gonna place that off to the side. I don't really need it, but just wanted to show you. We're gonna start at the bottom edge of that motor. And if you are looking down between your legs and you see that green base, I want you to go ahead and scooch forward a little bit more, all right? By the way, if my hair is giving you major Minnie Mouse vibes, that's good. I live near Disneyland. All right, we're gonna sit nice and tall. Take the arms straight out in front of you, or if you need a little added assistance, we're gonna take the hands under the thighs. And then as we exhale, we're gonna start to roll that spine back with control, finding that motor one vertebrae at a time. Take a moment here, adjust accordingly. Make sure your head's not on the centerpiece here. And we're gonna relax, let the spine settle into the mat for a moment. Feet about hip distance here. Send the arms straight up to the sky, and we're gonna head into a little bit of scapula glides here. Just feeling that connection of the upper back, those shoulder blades against the roller or the motor. We're gonna inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, slide the scapula back and down. Let's just do a few more. Inhale. And exhale, feeling that upper back connection. Last two. We bring it down. Final one here. Bring it down, connecting the shoulders in the sockets. Let's take the hands down by our sides, right into the mat here. And then we're gonna head into a little bit of marching, bringing one leg up to tabletop position. Bring the leg back down, and then we switch. Alternating those legs here. I want you to think of keeping the pelvis nice and quiet in the space. So really honing in on that pelvic stability here. If you can hear my cat, he's just wanting attention. So just ignore him. We're gonna bring it up. Bring it back down. Let's do one more set just like that. So we're minimizing how much shift happens in the body, and we're trying to keep the hands as light on the floor as we can. So keeping that connection in the powerhouse. Let's bring that right leg up. And from here, instead of letting the feet pass by each other on the mat, why don't we let them just float through the space and scissor? Yeah, we're gonna exhale, switch, scissor. So there's gonna be a little moment of core connection, even stronger than before as those legs float into the sky here. Let's do one more set. Last one here. Now, can you bring your legs together at the top? Find your tabletop position, holding it here. Keeping that spine centered and keeping the natural curves of your back, keeping that low belly engagement. Can we take both toes and bring them down towards the mat? Exhale, bring it back up. So you're taking the toes as low in the space as you can keep that back against the roller. So we don't want any arching here. So engaging that strong stability core. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale up. Last one here. Bring it up. Nice. Take one foot down at a time, finding the mat. Send the hands behind the head, interlacing the fingertips, and take a moment here to float the elbows slightly forward. Pressing the skull into the hands, reaching that pubic bone towards the end of the motor. Let's get into some spinal flexion, lifting that chest up with our exhale. And as you lift, I want you to think about really reaching that pubic bone to the end of your motor and then take it back down. We're just gonna do a few more here. Exhale, you rise, and inhale, you lower. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. Inhale back. Final one, you lift up, you hold right here, staying here, just small little pulses here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, last one, and take it down. Awesome, good. We're gonna do one more thing here. We're gonna incorporate a little resistance. I want you to find your straps. I have a light resistance, so both buttons pushed out. You can use whatever resistance you feel good with today. I'm gonna let my arms sink into the sockets, yeah? So we're gonna hold right here. Rotate your palms so they face in. And again, let's do a few scapula glides. So as we move the shoulders out of the sockets, you're gonna feel a little feedback from the straps and then drop back in, yeah? Just setting up the body here. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale down. Last one here. Bring it down. We're going to hold. Rotate the palms forward. Now take the arms right down by your side. Now hold this position, and I want you to shrug the shoulders. Feel the shoulders just rise up into the ears. And then exhale. Reach through the fingers, anchoring those shoulders away from the ears. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, there's this nice downward pull. Last 2. Bring it down. 1 more, just like that. Bring it down. Now hold, maintaining that connection. Let's send the arms all the way up by the ears. So that's the great thing about the motor. Yes, we can get full range of motion here. Now the arms are up, the ribs are anchored down. Heading into a chest lift here, or our 100 prep, you're gonna take the arms forward, lifting the head, neck, and chest, and then sending it all the way back down. 3 more. Exhale. And inhale back. We got this. Last 2. Taking it back. 1 more here. Now what if we add on here? Remember the marching we did earlier? Taking 1 leg up, so removing a little bit of assistance on the floor, right? And then bring it back down. So taking that contact point away. Let's alternate. Exhale, lift. Inhale, take it back. Again, so we're trying to stay really square in the pelvis, getting some nice spinal flexion as we lift that chest. We're connecting the upper body to the lower body. 1 more set, just like that. And then we're gonna make this a little more interesting. Maybe this is enough for you. You can continue with the marching. But if you wanna challenge yourself a little bit here, we're gonna bring 1 leg up. And then as you lower back down, we're gonna change legs. So we scissor, yeah? So there's a little moment where all the limbs are off the mat. And then we switch. A little bit of patting your head, rubbing your tummy. Yes, 1 more like that. Now, stay down at the bottom. Let's switch the legs 1 time. And then we're gonna balance it out. So now as we lift up, the opposite leg floats up. And then we return. Whew, this one's a little harder for me. So you might notice a difference, right? So our sling system is really having to work hard. You're gonna feel the differences from one side to the other. It's perfectly normal. 1 more time here. Bring it back. Woo, I almost fell. Take the foot down and then relax right there. I'm gonna let go of my straps. 1 more thing here. I know we've been on our back forever. So from here, lining the feet up with the sits bones, long arms here. We're gonna go into a bridge. Bridges are always so hard on a roller or a motor. You're gonna be here. Take a breath in. As we exhale, we're gonna curl that pelvis under. So you're imprinting your low back. You're gonna peel your bones off the mat, feeling those shoulder blades wrap around that motor, feeling the connection to our seat and our hamstrings. Take a breath in. And then exhale, melt the spine down. So it's a simple bridge, yes? So try not to look at me when you're in the middle of your bridge, yes? Again, exhale, we curl. Nothing's gonna change. We're just gonna continue these bridges a few more times. Take an inhale. Exhale, we melt it down, one bone at a time. You might find it particularly challenging, especially through that mid-back as you roll through, because we're already bringing that floor up to us, yes? Exhale, roll it back down. At least it's challenging for me. Last time here. Exhale, we roll it up. Inhale. Exhale, we roll it back down. And release. Now you have two options. You can attempt to roll off your motor, or you can just roll to the side and help yourself up. So it's up to you. I'm gonna try to roll up. We're gonna take the arms overhead. Don't judge me if I'm a mess. We're gonna take the arms forward. Exhale, lifting the head, neck, and chest. Can we do it? Oh, yes, that was sloppy. Don't judge me. And relax here. Good. So you're gonna come off to one side of your motor. Okay? I'm gonna stay right here. So just so I don't have to move the motor a bunch of times. So you're gonna be off to the side. I have the extension arm to my right side, so I'm going to cue you right and left. We're in that all fours position, knees under hips, hands under shoulders, long line. All I want is a couple of sternum drops here. Just like your scapula glides, we're going to draw the shoulder blades together on the inhale, and then exhale, press away. 3 more, just like that. Inhale, exhale, we press. Last 2, so we have a nice, strong, stable spine, right? Nothing's happening there. Last 1, press it out. Now hold right there. So we're strong. We have good scapular placement here. I want you to come down, reach down, and grab that strap. So we're here in this position. I'm going to send my arm out in front of me, just slightly in front of me. And from here, just a little rear fly, drawing the arm open, and we close. So you're going to notice you have to really press down into that right hand and the left knee. Yes, sling system, right? So those are our stabilizing systems there, our stabilizing supporting limbs here. 1 more, just like that. Now, what if we add a little rotation of the spine? So we take the arm open, we rotate, and we close. Ooh, a little thoracic motion here, right? Twist. It's always challenging for me. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale to center, pushing out of that motor. Last 1. Bring it back and pause. Good. We're going to take a second here. Again, if you need cushion for your knees, we're going to come onto them. You can always grab a mini mat, towel, or blanket. If you want more resistance, you're going to move away from your extension arm. I'm going to take my right leg, so the leg closest to the extension arm, forward into a lunge. You're welcome to keep your knees down. You can have a seat also if this position doesn't feel good for you. We're going to square off the hips. We're going to go into a little shoulder press here, taking the hand right to the cheek. Press the arm up. Nice shoulder press. Bring it back down. Now you can take the left hand to the hip if you'd like, pressing up. Bring it down. So we want that arm to extend overhead, but we don't want excessive elevation of the shoulder, right? Take 1 more there. And let's add a side bend. As we take the arm up, we laterally flex away from that extension arm, bring it back down. Let's do 4 more. Let's do a little exhale as you side bend. So that's going to create greater flexion of the body. Last 2 here. Lateral flexion, that is. Last 1. Bring it in and pause. Very good. So we are going to do the other side, but before that, we're going to break it up. I want you to face your extension arm. We're going to go into a little all-fours position. Make sure your straps are facing you. And then from here, just to get you acclimated, yes, we're going to take 1 knee onto that extension, or onto the extension arm, onto the motor body, and then we're going to take the hands down onto the mat here. I'm going to use my foot to hook the end of the motor. I can do it now because I'm not using the extension arm, but later on, I'm not gonna be able to. So depending on your height, you may have to change this position. We're gonna be here. I'm gonna send my left leg nice and straight. Long line, hips are square, pushing out of the hands. We're gonna head into a scorpion so we can incorporate some back extension. As we exhale, I want you to draw the knee into the belly and you're gonna round your spine, pushing the mat away. And then as you inhale, keep the knee bent and you are gonna lift the heart, extend the spine. Again, exhale, pull it in. And then inhale, lengthen, taking the leg behind you. So we're getting some movement through the back here and getting some work through those shoulder stabilizers, also through those hip extensors. Lift it up, hold. Good, bring it down. Awesome. Take a moment. We are gonna switch sides. So I'm just gonna hold my motor body so it doesn't move. We're gonna take the hands to the floor. We're gonna send that right leg back. Reach it nice and long, hip over the knee. Start that movement. You draw the knee in, exhale. Inhale, we extend. Again, exhale, we round the spine. Inhale, we lengthen. A couple more, exhale. Inhale, getting that back extension here. Last one. And we reach. Beautiful, bring it down. And rest there. So now what we're gonna do is switch. We're gonna lather, rinse, repeat, as my friends say. We are gonna just flip this around. You do not have to, but in order for you not to be looking at my behind, I'm gonna switch it. So we're here. Now we have that extension arm to the left side of us. Again, starting in all fours. Let's go into some sternum drops. We are gonna inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, press it away. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Last 2. And press. 1 more here. Press. Hold it here. Grab that front strap with the outside hand, heading into a rear fly. We draw the arm open and we close. So you want to actively push out of that left hand. Check in on the left shoulder. Make sure you're drawing that armpit down, opening up that left collarbone, because chances are you might have let the pec take over, the trap take over. So push out of it. Yes? 1 more like that. Let's add a little rotation here. Opening the arm, opening the body, and bring it down. Let's do that again. Rotate. And down. If you want extra rotation, let's try to exhale to spiral the body. Inhale. So a little different from the other side, right? I think I had you inhale on the way out. Bring it back. Last one here. Rotate. Bring it back. And pause. Good. We're gonna come onto our knees, onto the motor. Remember, there's always the option to have a seat. It can be done seated. It can be done with both knees on. 1 leg forward like I'm doing here. You pick your poison, yeah? We're here. Hand to the hip. Inside hand to the face. Shoulder press. Again, we want to think scapula upward rotation. So your scapula is going to kind of move in the space, but not excessive elevation of the shoulder, right? Do 1 more just like that. And then let's add that side bend over. Exhale. Inhale to return. Yeah, getting that lateral flexion. I want you to feel that you're really lifting the ribs up off the hips. We have 2 more. Up and over. Nicely done. Last one. Bring it back and relax. Good. To finish out this session, we're going to repeat that scorpion on this side. So what we're going to do is add resistance. So I'm going to have you, if it's available, you're going to sit like so, and you're going to thread the straps around your feet, okay? So this way you're already halfway there. Both feet in both straps, all right? Now, you have the option to place the hands on the floor like we did before. That's always an option. Today, I am going to have my hands on the extension arm. So I'm going to place my hands on the motor body first. I'm going to bring my left knee on the motor, so the knee is right underneath my hip. And then I'm gonna walk my hands forward so they're right underneath the shoulders. I'm finding that position. Because of my length, I can't find the same position I had earlier, yeah? So we're here. I'm gonna extend my leg back. We're gonna feel that feedback on the straps. And as we exhale, I'm gonna draw the knee into my belly, exhale. And then from there, keeping the knee bent, I lift the heart, extend. I'm gonna flex my foot just so I don't lose my strap. Again, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. 2 more, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. 1 more there, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Beautiful, bring it down. Take a moment. I'm gonna just take my hands back to the motor as I change sides, resetting here, hands underneath the shoulders. We're gonna extend the leg, find that nice long line here, drawing the knee into the belly. Exhale here, inhale, we lengthen, getting some extension work here. Exhale, and inhale. Last 2. And lift. Final 1. And lift. And relax there. Beautiful. Take a moment. Have a seat. We're going to take the feet out of the straps. Woo! All right. Take a moment right here. We're going to sit nice and tall. However you feel most comfortable. You can cross your legs. You can take your legs out in front of you. Whatever you want here, just take a pause. Very nice. Pat yourself on the back. You got through it. We're going to take both arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, press it away. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale, press it away. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, this is the first in the series. I hope to see you again next week for round 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you liked this video. Give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget, subscribe and you'll be notified when the next video drops. And in the meantime, come join me on Instagram. I hope to see you soon.